Well, hello lovely planners and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and you are very excited about this new subject. This is the third video of this series, 2020 Wedding Trends. If you didn't see the other ones, please click below, or I don't know, there must be a card somewhere on the screen. Click to see the other ones. There is 2 more on colors and decoration trend for the 2020 and 2021 trends for the wedding seasons. So today we're talking about food and drink trends. Let's get started. Let's start everything with the most important, the cake. I know people are gonna tell me about cake, nobody eats it, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The trend right now is to have a smaller, simpler cake that tastes amazing, and then having cakes that are served at the table as part of the meal, or a cake table that is served after the dinner. So for the wedding cake, the trend this year is to keep it small, keep it simple, and very, very beautiful. I'm gonna put some example right here of what I'm talking about. So the first cake I want to show you is this blush cake. It's very simple, 2 tiers with a nice bow on it. See how simple that is. Even if you have 200 guests, keep it small, keep it contained, because nobody eats the cake anyway. They all want to have flavorful desserts. I'm also seeing a lot of fruits on the cake. A smaller cake with very little frosting with a lot of fruits around. Forget about the flowers, forget about all of these frosting decoration. Keep it simple, keep it attractive so that you can still have beautiful picture, but very minimalist, very simple. Next, let's talk about how the meal should be served. There's 3 different ways this year that's very popular to serve the wedding meal. There's a traditional way where it's plated. As usual, the server serves every single guest. It takes a little bit longer to have it. It's the classical way of eating your wedding meal. A really strong popular trend that's going on right now is buffet style. So you have the buffet set up, and each guest, they come to the buffet and serve themselves the quantities that they want. Let me talk to you about what I think is really interesting and really original to have during your wedding. I recently did this with a bride and a groom for their wedding, and I found that it is really nice. It's not a buffet, and the service is so much faster than plated meal. It's to have a family style meal. So what does that mean is that all of the plates are there already. They serve every single aspect of the meal on the table directly, like you would do when you have a Christmas meal or a family meal for a special event. So every single, the potatoes, the rice, the vegetable, the meats, they're all placed on bigger serving plate, and then you serve yourself the quantity or the things that you want. I think this brings people together, and it just opens conversation, because you actually have to talk to everybody in order to get the food that you need. The only negative thing I have to say about this is, as far as table decoration, you have to keep it to a minimal level to be able to place all of the plates on the table for them to be able to serve the food. But other than that, I think it's a great idea. I know we saw it a little bit last year, but this year it's in full force. A lot of people want to have the food truck for late hours eatery to make sure their guests are not going home hungry. One of the things that you could do that is very popular right now is actually get some food from a local restaurant, or just simply McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's. And get it delivered to your location for a late night snack. I had to run with my team to McDonald's to pick up McDonald's for 100 people. This was a challenge, but when it got there, everybody was so happy to eat the McDonald's, because when you drink, you like to eat McDonald's. This would work with any type of food. pizza delivery, chicken delivery, maybe even like Subway, whatever your fantasy is, you know, make it happen. One of the things that is really popular for a late night snack is that meat on the spit, méchoui type of meal. So they cook the meat, whatever, chicken, pork, beef in a bigger quantity, and then you slice that meat that's been cooking there all evening, and then you make sandwiches, wrap, or just like salad with it, or you can just eat the meat just like that. It is just great. Going back to the dessert, the trend when it comes to dessert or serving dessert at the table, they don't want to eat those super sugary dessert. They want to eat something that tastes awesome. Something that feels good, that brings back memories maybe. Pick something that you like. I had a bride serving pudding chômeur. It's like white cake with that sauce at the bottom. It was just like so good. Everybody was so happy, and it was her grandma's recipe. It's simple, it didn't cost that much, and it didn't have all that fla. And let me tell you, there was no leftovers. So when building your cake table, think about the stuff that you want to eat on a regular basis and like furnish your table with these desserts. The last thing I want to talk about is drinks. Of course, you know, when you're at a wedding, drinks are super important. Whether you're doing all you can drink or you're just serving a certain type of drinks and then people pay for it, what I found is most popular is to have like staple drinks. So you have a menu of drinks where people can choose from and they get inspired. Don't just buy the alcohol, make an interesting menu your guests can pick from. This year I'm seeing a lot of fruity drinks, a lot of like drinks mixed with herbs. Go deep, research, hire a mixologist to serve your drinks and make them special. More and more people, they don't want to just drink the staple rum and coke. They want to drink that special thing that's gonna say, do you remember when we drank that lavender flavored drink? Oh my god, it was so good. So go crazy, be inventive, create a drink representing the bride and one representing the groom. All I have to say is keep it special. When it comes to wine at dinner or champagne during a cocktail, I would reduce the amount of wine and champagne that you buy. Lots of people don't want to drink them because it's very high in sugar, especially the champagne, so you end up having a lot of waste. More and more people are into beers and hard alcohol. So make sure you study your group, make sure you ask around your family, what would you prefer drinking? And if a lot of people are saying beers, make sure that you have a nice variety of beer. And if people would like to drink more hard alcohol, make sure that you also have a nice variety of hard alcohol to please your guests. Because there's nothing worse than buying a whole bunch of alcohol and then your guests don't even drink them. Keep it to a glass of wine during the meal, and maybe even just don't serve champagne, just serve cocktails instead. Well, I hope you liked this video. This one was very short and sweet. If you have any question about food and beverages, please let me know below, and also tell me what you're gonna do for your wedding. Again, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell sign to make sure you never miss any of my videos. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Till next time, keep planning!